Hello, my friends. It's Johnny Spizzano, and this is Johnny on Fire, where we take amazing everyday recipes and cook them on fire. My guest is Casey Morse. How you doing, Casey?
Great, how are you?
Welcome to my kitchen.
Yeah.
Now, Casey's a local chef. She's a graduate of the CIA, which is not Central Intelligence Agency. What is it?
The Culinary Institute of America.
Which is pretty cool.
It
It's a very
is,
well-renowned school. And she's also a former food service director, which this leads into, what are we making?
We're making sloppy joes.
All right, so let's talk about our ingredients, Casey.
Yep, we have our beef. There's some Worcestershire. We have chili powder, some fresh mustard, which I use instead of dry.
We're also gonna
Yep.
make, we got some onion and pepper, but we're also gonna make a coleslaw.
Oh, yeah. So coleslaw, I'm gonna do a little different. We have some pickle juice, and instead of our vinegar, you can also use, which is really fun if you like spicy, you can use your pickled jalapeno juice or pepperoncini juice. I'm just going outside of the normal lines of the vinegar. So
We're gonna visit that in just a
Yeah.
little bit. Let's get started. We got a pan back here starting to heat by the wood fire stove. And we're gonna add the ground beef, so put it right here. Throw right here. We threw a little bit of olive oil in.
yep, a little olive oil. Got your pan nice and hot first, and we're gonna brown the beef.
Wow, that pan, you can hear it sizzling
it's an important
already.
part.
All right. So of course, March Madness season. Slide it right in there. And with all that, you want something good to have around the tube when you're watching basketball, so why not sloppy joes? So, okay. Well, Casey, of course, being a graduate from the CIA, I bet your kids love how you cook for them.
Oh yeah, my kids are a little spoiled. I mean, they like sloppy joes, but my son did recently go to a sleepover and request salmon, risotto, and Brussels sprouts. So there's that side of it as well.
Wait a minute, most kids want chicken fingers and French fries.
French fries and
Yeah.
mac and cheese, yeah. They
You
don't
make your
like
kids
the orange
risotto?
one. Yeah, I love risotto, don't we all?
I do,
It is
man.
like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
There's still butter and cheese. It's just arboreal rice.
I love it. So let me ask you, as you're cutting these delicious peppers up,
Yep.
is that like 101, class 101 when you go to the CIA, is cutting principles?
It's all the curriculum has changed so much, but yeah, you go through skills first, and there's a lot of cutting and fabrication, meat.
I feel like
fish,
this
all things.
intimidates some people.
This isn't
cutting.
beautiful cutting. We're making sloppy joes here, so it's not like
Okay.
It's sloppy, right?
Okay. She's
I'm gonna
go
stir these a little bit
stir
so
the
we
ground
don't
beef.
brown it or don't burn it too much.
You know what we're gonna do? Let's put it right. Let's
Sorry.
do this. Put it right on the fire. I like it a little
Oh, you can
crispy.
do that.
Here, let me have this. Let me have this here. All right. Now put it.
I will let you.
We're gonna put it
Woo.
right up on there.
You're a pro with
Okay?
that.
All right, it's right up on the wood and the coals and everything. We'll let it brown
Perfect.
up nice.
It'll be beautiful.
So, all right, we're talking onion, we're talking pepper.
So I'm using red pepper.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people use green pepper. I just like the sweetness from the red.
Yeah.
Green pepper will show a little different color
Green-
in there if you want to.
The green peppers are almost a little bit bitter.
Yeah, I'm just not, it's not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You could use jalapeno if you want it
Yeah.
spicy. You could use yellow too, just for color, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna do pepper, we're gonna do 1 onion. Yeah,
Look at this. Chef skills right here. Yeah, crew right now is amazed at what you're doing already. Look
oh,
at this.
thanks. This is what it's like having knives at home also with your family and not your nice, pretty chef's knives. They're a little bit used and abused.
It's okay. All right, so we got our pepper,
Yep.
onion, and now the garlic.
I got a couple big ones. I would do 6,
So
but I'm
you're
gonna.
smashing the garlic.
Yep.
What's the idea behind smashing the
It
garlic?
helps it not go all over the place when you try and chop it. So if I was not to smash it and start banging away at it, it's gonna fly all over. So it kind of
what if you
keeps
just,
it under
Ray,
control.
let me see it.
You do.
What if you just did this? Ready?
It just scares my knife, but it's okay. That works.
Now look at it.
Yeah, look,
what I
it's
did.
beautiful.
That's what I do when I'm home and there's not people around where
Yeah.
they jump and get startled. And
I mean, you can use a garlic press. No one's judging here. We're making sloppy joes.
All right, so pepper, onion, garlic.
Garlic.
Now, do you add this to the raw meat?
No, so we're gonna brown the beef, let it drain it out a little bit.
It's kind of gross if you add it to the raw meat, right?
Yeah, or you could do it first. I mean, if you're making it at home, you don't want to dirty a bunch of dishes. You can put this in first, then ground the beef, or brown the beef in there, and it's like less dishes.
Right.
So
But it's a good
doesn't
idea
really
to brown
matter.
the beef separate.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Okay. We
It
have
makes
members-
everything cook evenly.
We have members of the crew and they don't like raw things and meat
Oh,
and
yeah.
beef and
That
all
makes
that
sense.
stuff. So
Yeah.
they bring that up. So, all right, so we see how it's doing.
Yeah.
Let's check the beef out.
Give me a spoon. Thanks for handling that.
Wow, look at that.
All right. So we're gonna take some of it out, or all the beef, but not all the fat. We just wanna let the beef kind of rest and use this fat to saute our veggies in.
Oh, I see
Yeah,
what
so
you're
I'm not
doing.
adding any more oil. I'm not adding any more, butter or anything. We're just kind of utilizing the fat that we already have, which
Don't
I
burn
did.
yourself. Take your
Did
time.
pick. Oh, I have man hands. Yeah.
When you work around the hot all the time,
Yes.
I know with the oven, I think there's a burn right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mine are on these sides
Yeah,
from the
happens.
inside of the pan.
All right, so-
we're gonna go ahead and add these veggies. And saute these up in there, nice and hot and fast. Get them even. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Should take no time at all to do this.
Right.
So while that's cooking, we're gonna make some coleslaw.
Yes.
Are we gonna put it underneath the? There's a local diner, Longways,
Okay,
and they
okay.
always put coleslaw under
Oh,
the Sloppy Joes or the beef barbecue.
it makes sense. It keeps it under control.
It gives you something crunchy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
chew into. So you may want to try that at home, maybe not. All right, what is this thing?
So this is a mandolin. This is a great tool. It's also pretty dangerous. So if you're using it at home, I've taken down a few good men in my profession. So you just got to keep your fingers out of the way, but it does get you a nice even cut. And then, I mean, you can do it by hand as well.
Yeah.
You can buy pre-shredded. There's no shame. We're just doing this here because I had it at home.
I love coleslaw, especially fresh coleslaw.
And then as I get down to the ends, I don't like to cut my fingers off, like I said, so I save it. We use it for soups later, something like that. But for now,
Okay.
keeping my fingers safe.
Okay.
Do a little bit more. We're gonna add that right into our
You
bowl.
can use that mixing bowl right there.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, coleslaw.
So we're gonna keep it simple. I'm just doing carrots in this, and then a little bit of, this is Johnny's.
Yeah, it may not be the sharpest.
It's okay. It's gonna get it in there.
Yeah, so,
Keep it nice
all
and
right,
fine.
so a little carrot, little
Yep.
cabbage.
Cabbage.
And you said you're gonna do something different. Now, most normal recipes include apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar or white, just regular white vinegar. I'm gonna use pickle juice because it
What?
adds like this nice briny flavor and like thing that people are kind of accustomed to. Who doesn't like a good pickle, right? So we're gonna add this in a little bit, and I don't measure anything with my coleslaw.
Well,
I
you're a
do
true
it to
chef.
taste.
You need
and yeah, so just kind of do it by look. Little mayo, little pickle juice. This is celery salt, just like Grandma made it, right? Black pepper. And not too much salt because of the brininess of the pickles, but we're gonna add some just in case.
All right, so Casey Morris, when you go to the Culinary Institute, how long do you go for?
So it's like I said before, it's changed so much since I graduated.
Yeah.
So when I went, there was 2-year or 4-year program, and then so I went for 2, and I did the manager and training program after, which was super helpful for me. But yeah, it's just all different facets of the culinary world.
What
And
was your favorite thing that you learned while there, that you remember?
the favorite thing I learned was working under different chefs. So you changed a different class every 3 weeks, and you worked for a different chef. So it's like getting fired and getting rehired, and you learn all these different ways to cut an onion or saute vegetables. Or some people were really adamant about no waste, or how beautiful the plate looked. And it's just so interesting to me,
I'm having-
especially as a business owner, to like take all of those different ways and then make it your own and the different values each chef had.
That's
so that
so
was
cool.
really
I'm
important.
envisioning Gordon Ramsay coming in and
There
screaming
were
at you.
those. There were knives to the ceiling, cutting boards thrown, but there were also those chefs that were just super great mentors. I'm grateful
I love
for.
this. All right, we got our coleslaw.
So we got our
Are
coleslaw.
we done with that?
I think so. Yeah,
All right, we need
looks
to take
good.
a look at our sloppy joes.
Yeah, let's take a look.
See how they're doing. All right, let's find out. Ooh, look at this. Wow,
Ooh, it looks good.
it's bubbling.
Beautiful. We're gonna add a little bit of hot sauce. This is a chipotle for a little extra smoke. Just a little kick at the end.
Like it. All right.
I'm gonna plate her up. So I did bring some cilantro and jalapenos because, like I said, I like it spicy. So we're gonna add those right in on top for a kind of nice garnish. And since it is like March Madness right now,
Yes. We need a beer.
yes. Also, this is a really fun, like new trendy thing to do is like a sloppy Joe bar instead of like your taco or nacho or burger. Like this is a great way, not expensive, to make a fun dish for everybody, and you can change your toppings. So like we're doing this pickly, messy.
You know, I like a coleslaw that you put pineapple in.
Yeah.
I had that. It's really
And like that's
good.
what's fun about all the things we're doing right now is that you can do it any way you want. This is just the way we're doing it today. So I'm gonna add some jalapenos, fresh or pickled. And then, yep, we'll do a couple more over here for us. I'll let you do that, Johnny.
Okay, I get to build these.
You get
These
to
are gonna
build
look
those.
real amateur.
Well, these are really messy. And cilantro, because it's like clean and fresh and super nice on top of those jalapenos, pickles. We got all the flavors going.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
over here. Look at us. This is like lunch lady style, Johnny.
Love it. No, I never had lunch
Oh,
like
no.
this. Never had lunch
Perfect.
like this.
One more. Okay.
Man, these are elegant. You take
Mm.
that. Now, are we gonna do any over the top or not?
I don't think so. I mean, I know it's true sloppy, but there.
Yeah, that's what, to make it real sloppy, you go over
Whew.
the top. Oh my God.
I know.
These look good. All right, let's take our
All right.
first bite here. Now, I could also pick it up, but I'm not gonna. 'Cause
Okay,
so
you're
I'm
a
gonna look.
true
I'm
gentleman.
gonna look fancy. Okay, here we go.
All the flavors.
All the flavors.
So good.
Let me do one more with a
know.
jalapeno. The coleslaw makes it,
Yeah, crunchy.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Adds that crunch.
Acid, yeah.
All right, one more bite. Like Casey said, you don't have to measure everything.
No.
Have fun. You learn by doing.
Yeah.
Experiment, try new flavors, and get sloppy.
Yeah.
And happy March Madness. Thanks for watching Johnny on Fire. We had a lot of fun here today. If you want to learn more about some of the great recipes, including this one, go to WPBSTV.org and look for Johnny on Fire. You can also check out my Dinner at Johnny's podcast. We will see you next time. This is my favorite part of the episode where
yeah.
we get to eat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey, for coming in.
thanks for having me.
And everybody, enjoy.